What's up guys, this is Matt and this is the start of a new series on my channel. This is going to be the first sort of vlog style series on my channel I've ever done. So basically what's happening is I'm moving into a new apartment for college and I'm basically redoing my entire setup, and I'm bringing you guys along the way to see exactly what I do, exactly how I set everything up, the trials and tribulations I go through to get everything put together, and basically each episode will show you guys some basically major improvements that I'm making to setting it up. So there may be a good amount of time in between each episode, but each episode should have a lot of upgrades and changes to show you guys. So as you can see, there's some stuff behind me right now. That's all from IKEA. That's the desk portion of it that I'm going to set up right now. So let's get started with that. So first I'm going to show you guys the pieces of the desk. So basically in this box is going to be kind of the toughest thing to put together. That's an Alex drawer unit. I know they have like a million pieces and they take a while to put together. Then I got a pretty long Linmon desk surface. All the links to all of this stuff in the description down below, so you guys can check that out. And then I have 3 feet right there. So basically what it's going to be is the Alex drawer unit on that side, then 1 leg in the back middle, and then 2 legs on the other side. So that should be pretty cool. It should give me a lot of space to put a lot of stuff, including my ultra-wide monitor, speakers, even my PC on the desk, which will be nice because I usually keep that on the floor. So I think the first thing I'm going to try to get and do is the Alex drawer unit. So let's get to it. So quick update time. I have the base unit, like where all the drawers slide in, done, as well as all 5 of the drawers assembled. This definitely took longer than I thought it was going to take, but I mean everything's going good so far. I just have to basically slide the drawers into the box and screw them in and it'll all be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll see you in a little bit. So it's been a couple days since the last time I filmed a part of this video, and I just put a bunch of stuff together just because I wanted to get it over with. I didn't feel like filming every little part of it, so I'm going to show you what I've got so far right now. As you can see, the setup is for the most part looking pretty good. Just have a few more things to add. Like you can see the cable management right there is not great. I've got the Signum right there I have to put up. And I'm also right now just assembling a bed frame because I need a bed frame for my bed. This is actually a Casper mattress that they sent for me to share with you guys my thoughts on it, and I'll be making a separate video about that. So that's pretty cool. I've actually been sleeping really well on it, and I'll probably be sleeping even better now that I'm not just like practically sleeping on the floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this frame all together, and then I will get back with you guys. Frame is all built. Now time to just put the bed onto it. So let's do that. Alright guys, so now that the bed is all done, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to put up the Signum right now with just a Phillips head screwdriver. What's up guys, I'm back, and right now what I'm going to do is give you guys a quick tour of the setup because it's pretty much how it's going to be for a little bit until I do a couple more upgrades. So I'm just going to go through each individual part of the setup and talk about it and say what I'm going to upgrade next. So let's get to it. So basically I'm just going to go from the left to the right of the setup and talk about all this stuff. So starting out over here are my headphones. These are the Superlux 668B, I believe. They're semi-open back headphones, and for the price they're really good for monitoring reference audio for stuff like music production and video production. Basically they're the best headphones for doing that under $50. They're sitting on a custom headphone stand that I had built about a year and a half ago. I'm pretty sure I did a video on it, so you can go on my channel to check that out. To the right of those are the Kanto Y2 desktop speakers. They're spelled like YU2, but they're pronounced Y2. These are really good desktop speakers. They're not super cheap, but they produce really high quality audio. It's not quite reference quality, but it's fairly close. And they're sitting on some Kanto desktop speaker stands, and those work really well as well. To the right of that is my monitor. This is the LG 34UC87C. I had won this monitor in the Ultrawide Festival 2015 by submitting a video, and I was one of the 10 finalists for Linus, so that was really cool. And this is a 34-inch 3440 by 1440p curved IPS monitor, so it's really immersive for stuff like gaming, and it's also really good for working on stuff with a timeline like video production and music production. And I don't know if you can see it, but it does have a very slight curve, which makes it very immersive. To the right of that is a Sueoki 8-port smart USB hub. So basically it doesn't plug to the computer, it's just power. But if people are over and want to charge their devices, or I just want to charge a bunch of devices at once, I can plug them all into there and it works really well. And all of the ports are reversible, so it doesn't matter which way you plug your USB in, which is really cool. To the right of that is the other Kanto Y2 desktop speaker. Once again, they're really good. In terms of peripherals right now, I'm using a Havit RGB mechanical keyboard with brown switches that works really well, and also, as you can see, has some pretty cool lighting effects. It has a really long model number, so this, like everything else, will be in the description down below. Next to that is actually the $1 gaming mouse. I've been using it. I need to do a mouse upgrade. This will be basically the first thing that I upgrade. I've got a couple mice coming in from companies I'm going to test out and probably use one of those as my main mouse. But really, this has been working perfectly fine, especially I've been playing like CSGO a lot or anything. I've been mostly playing Overwatch. Which is a really fun game. To the right of this is my PC, and actually I've done a lot of upgrades recently. I'm not going to go over everything in this video. I'm going to have a video coming out in a couple days detailing all the upgrades I did. I used to have an i5 750, an HD 7950, and just like a really basic computer, but I've upgraded a lot. As you can see there, or you may or may not be able to see, there's water cooling. There's a different graphics card in there. I was using actually GTX 950 after the 7950, but I've upgraded that to something slightly better. Just to give you a hint, there's an X99 Micro 2 motherboard in there, so that should get some thoughts rolling by you guys. This is a 350D case by Corsair. I think it looks really good, and on top of it, I just have a pencil holder with pens and pencils for schoolwork and stuff. To the right of my desk, I keep a lot of my camera stuff and other miscellaneous stuff that I want to get to whenever. And yeah, that's about it for that. In terms of my desk, this is an IKEA Linmon table. I believe it's the longest one they make. I don't know the exact length. And it has 3 Atlas legs as well as an Alex drawer unit, and I'll just go over some of the stuff I've got in the drawer unit right now. The top one is just miscellaneous stuff, kind of like a junk drawer and USB drives, stuff of that nature. And here I keep my laptop. In this drawer, I keep a lot of my camera equipment. I'll keep my camera in there when I'm not using it. Smaller tripod, lights, cords, stuff like that. Under that, we have a drawer that I just keep a lot of tools and other various stuff in, and then the bottom one I keep microphones and other audio related stuff down in there. And once again, that's the Alex drawer unit, and it works really well and gives you a lot of storage. It does take a while to set up, but it's well worth it. And actually under the desk I have an IKEA Signum. I may get a second one. Cable management is not great right now, but it's decent. It keeps all the cables off of the floor, and for the most part when you're looking at it like this, the only cable you can see is the one going to the wall. Also to the right of my desk, I've got this little chair as well as this sort of little rolling side table. It's on casters so I can roll it around wherever I need it, and actually I've been shooting B-roll on this and it's been working decently well, as opposed to the smaller IKEA Linmon I was shooting B-roll on before. Next to that is just my bed. It's a Casper mattress on a cheap Amazon bed frame, and there's actually room to store boxes and stuff under that. Over here's my bathroom, then closet that I keep clothes in, and then this closet I keep PC related stuff, tech related stuff, boxes. I'm not going to show you that right now because it's pretty busy maybe, or it's pretty messy, but I will maybe show it in a later video. And then yep, that's the door to my room, and that's basically my entire setup. Oh yeah, a couple other things. This painting, I got into painting recently this summer and I painted that, so that's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. This is probably my favorite painting I've painted, and I think it looks pretty good over the setup. And then I've got a little bulletin board over there that I can post stuff up. I haven't posted up anything yet, but I'm just gonna post like little notes and reminders and stuff like that. I don't know quite yet, but yeah, that's basically my entire setup. I'm gonna be doing other upgrades, and I'll be making more videos like this as I upgrade it. I'm sorry I couldn't get more video of me actually building the stuff or whatever. I had got lazy, and moving's like pretty overwhelming. So with the future videos, I'll definitely be doing more vlogging of like setting this stuff up. But I think for now, my setup's pretty good. It's really functional. It gives me a lot of room to spread out when I'm doing basically anything, from working on electronics to doing schoolwork to whatever. So yeah guys, this wraps this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I certainly enjoyed making it. And if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if this is the first time you're seeing my channel, consider subscribing for more tech and PC related content in the future. And as always, this is Matt from Tech by Matt, signing out.